In today's explainer, we're diving into a fascinating new tool called Know, which introduces this concept of active memory for software. Your AI agent is an expert savant coder on speed with ADHD who was born yesterday. It just doesn't know your history. Know actually solves this by taking a team's hidden decisions and constraints and connecting them directly to the code they protect. It surfaces that absolutely crucial context right before a human or an AI goes in and makes a change. So to put that into perspective, let's compare it to something we use every single day. Git gave software version control, right? Well, Know gives it memory. Instead of all those unwritten rules floating around in some dusty wiki, or worse, just living in a senior developer's head, the rules now live as versioned knowledge files directly in your repository, and they are linked right to the exact code they protect. Imagine an AI, like Codex, gets a request to simplify passenger pricing for a mock application we'll call Skyroute. It gets the request, sketches out an initial plan, and then it goes exploring. It digs through the models, the booking flow, the pricing code, and the tests before it even decides what to change. And right here, this is where the magic happens. Know sees exactly which files Codex is sniffing around and automatically injects a matching, hidden rule right into its context. For Skyroute, the rule is passenger category is departure date specific, meaning, a passenger can actually turn 2 years old mid-itinerary, right between their outbound and return flights. Boom! With that newly injected context, Codex catches the problem immediately. It realizes, wait a minute, its initial plan of storing just one age category on the passenger would make that return flight use stale, incorrect information. So it pivots. And this is active memory literally saving the day. The AI doesn't just throw an error and say no. It explains the specific business rule it just learned and recommends a safe alternative. In this case, caching by passenger and departure date, which preserves that vital per-segment calculation without breaking the entire application. To pull all of this off, Know was built with Codex and GPT 5.6 using a framework called thought-driven development. It's a two-step process. First, thoughtful design and specification. Then, implementation and testing. The end result is active memory for code, getting the exact right rule in front of you right before the risky change. Turn those unwritten constraints into active memory. Thanks so much for joining this explainer, and keep learning.